So now, of course, the hip-hop community likes to attack the hip-hop. And so, yeah, Jay-Z's a big voice. But, you know, he got to go through the NFL ranks, the Roger Goodells, everything like that, so they could come out with who's performing at halftime. It ain't just one man's decision that I know of.
Fat Joe and Boosie react to the controversial decision to put Kendrick Lamar as the headliner at the Super Bowl. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Olize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, people got more reactions to this viral situation that Lil Wayne wasn't chosen to perform at the 2025 Super Bowl. Instead, they gave it to K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar, West Coast hip hop artist. And of course, we were waiting for Joey Crack, Fat Joe, to give his opinion of the decision. Check it out.
Understand, both versions, both things earned the right to do halftime in New Orleans. There's no question. And so you got Lil Wayne, you got the Hot Boys, you got Birdman, you got Drake, you got Nicki Minaj. They definitely could put on a hell of a halftime show. Now, Kendrick Lamar has had a hell of a year. He's had a hell of a year, man. And if it wasn't in New Orleans, this definitely wouldn't even be debatable. And so, you know, years ago, the beef with the NFL was that black people wasn't represented. And they was doing us wrong, even though we was the talent, whatever the case. But then they put Jay-Z and Roc Nation to do the shows, and they put out Dr. Dre, Eminem, everybody, #1 ratings, Rihanna. This, they killing it. So now, of course, the hip-hop community likes to attack the hip-hop. And so, yeah, Jay-Z's a big voice. But, you know, he got to go through the NFL ranks, the Roger Goodells, everything like that, so they could come out with who's performing at halftime. It ain't just one man's decision that I know of. And so, to just throw the blame on the man, how about if he wasn't doing these shows, it'd be no hip-hop? Y'all, Jason Lee, what's up, my brother? If he wasn't doing the halftime, the Roc Nation, there'd be no hip-hop, because there never was hip-hop. You be listening to Don't Go Messing With It, Cotton Eye Boy, Cotton Eye Joe, Cotton Eye Joe, at halftime. And so, be careful what you wish for. You all in the muck. I get it.
Yeah, fam. Fat Joe speaking facts. Everybody's going on at Jay-Z. Jay-Z's done this, Jay-Z done that. He's hating on Wayne or Drake or whoever, Birdman. In reality, Jay-Z is a corporate guy. Jay-Z does not make the decision. And Fat Joe said it. There's probably a committee, well, there's definitely a committee when choosing who's going to perform at Super Bowl. He also said Jay-Z is the reason why hip-hop has been at the Super Bowl in recent times. Before that, hip-hop wasn't even represented like that. So give the man his props. This is Jay-Z. People are kind of feeling entitled. Hey, it's in New Orleans, it has to be Lil Wayne. As if hip-hop's the only genre of music from New Orleans. And Joe even said, hey, if it wasn't New Orleans, there wouldn't be a debate. Because Kendrick Lamar had the hottest year in music. Well, definitely in hip-hop. I mean, that song Not Like Us is still ringing. And it's September. I like the way Fat Joe breaks it down. He was very methodical and he explains it very slowly and logically. But on the flip side, Boosie wasn't so favorable to Jay-Z as Fat Joe was. He said this, y'all acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl. Shake my head. The most cultural city in the USA, New Orleans. It's a smack in the face to every hip-hop legend from Louisiana. Master P, Birdman. This shows they never wanted y'all to kick in the door in the first place. Cause they still trying to lock it. Super Bowl 22 was in Cali. And Cali artists were allowed to do their thing. And it was a great show. But now it's in Louisiana, and no Louisiana legends can't do their thing. Hashtag I don't respect it. See, Boosie, if you can tell, not very happy, to put it lightly. And of course, Boosie is from Louisiana. He's gonna stick up for the South, you know? And cool, yeah, Super Bowl was pretty much a West Coast event, but they still had 50 Cent on there, they still had Mary J. Blige, they still had Eminem. Just because Kendrick Lamar is like the big headliner name for the Super Bowl next year, it doesn't mean that he was going to do the whole show by himself. I'm sure he would have hollered at Wayne, his old TDE crew, even Dre maybe, I don't know. I mean, we've heard Nicki Minaj come out dissing Jay-Z, Birdman calling him a hater, Academics, of course, he's a fanboy of Drake, he's added his 2 cents, Juvenile, the list goes on. It's gone super crazy. I mean, a lot of people are reacting like hip-hop's the only genre of music that can represent Louisiana. I get it though, Lil Wayne is a huge artist, spanning decades of hits and hits. But Lil Wayne right now, musically, is kinda cold. As much as he's a legend, you can't compare his status right now to a Kendrick Lamar. I'm not saying I would have chosen Kendrick, but you can see why a big corporation like the NFL, Rock Nation, are gonna choose Kendrick. The Super Bowl isn't a hip-hop show, it's a global event, and they're just looking for the money. They're not supposed to represent hip-hop, they're just supposed to give a good show. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's fresh hip-hop opinion. Peace and love.